Can you believe it? It's an actual video. I can barely believe it. I'm so sorry I haven't made any videos in the last 6 months. I don't know, how long has it been? I'm horrible. I'm horribly inconsistent with what I do. I know. I'm very sorry. It's just, I can't help it. I don't know. That's a very bad apology. I'm sorry. I don't know. Let's just move on from that because I'm not good at apologizing. Anyway, this video is going to be a whole video because I bought quite a few books in the month of June. I got back into reading like really much, so I bought a lot of books. Most of them were bargain books, so don't judge me. Anyway, let's just get started. So I actually kind of sorted my books into 3 piles. There's one pile for books I bought full price, one pile of books that I bought at a bargain shop but that were not used, and then one pile of secondhand books that I got from charity shops for like almost no money. I'm gonna start with the full price books. The first book I got is called, oops, I'm dropping it, The Lies of Loch Lamora by Scott Lynch, and I've had this book on my to-read list for a while. I am here. I'm almost done with it, and I really like it. I really like it. It's an awesome story. The characters are great. I love how you get flashbacks throughout the entire story. Oh, basically it's about thieves. This book is part of a sequence called The Gentleman Bastards, and they're just a group of thieves that are really good at stealing stuff because they're very cunning. Is that the right word? They're very smart and they know how to trick people into giving them stuff. And the thing is, I hate that I already creased it. Look at that. When I accidentally sat on it because I didn't see it under my blanket, and I almost started crying because it's such a beautiful cover, and then like, oh, I hate myself for it. I was really contemplating getting another copy, but I don't know. Maybe that would have been taken things a little bit too far. The next book I got is called Legend by Mary Lou, and I haven't heard a lot about this book. I know some people say it's like The Hunger Games. Maybe it's not like The Hunger Games. I don't know. It's about a girl and she tries to revenge her brother's murder, and then she finds a guy that she likes, and it turns out he's her brother's murderer. I don't know. Okay, maybe it's not like The Hunger Games. The next book I got is Fire by Kristin Cashore, and I also got Bitter Blue by Kristin Cashore, and I might even the frame. I don't know where this thing films. This is book 2 and book 3 from the Graceling trilogy, and I've had Graceling for a while, and I really liked it, and I reread it, and then I got actually this one first and this one, because this one was so hard to find, but it's a sort of prequel to Graceling and also to this, so it didn't really matter that I read this last. But they're really good. I really like this world. I really like the people, I guess. I like the characters. I really recommend this series. The next book I picked up is part of the Lunar Chronicles by Marissa Meyer. It's called Scarlet, and I actually wanted to get Cinderfest because I think this is the second book, but it's not like connected. I mean, it's within the same world, I think, but they're not it's not the immediate sequel. So I think it's fine if I start with this one. Let me know if it is, because I don't want to start with the second book of a trilogy that actually where the storyline actually moves on, because that would be horrible. That would really be horrible. Anyway, I couldn't find Cinder, so I got Scarlet, and I've heard so many good things about Cinder. It's basically a fairy tale retelling with sci-fi elements, and people have been saying it's awesome. And I don't quite know, I think this might be Red Riding Hood, because there's a person happening. There's a person in here that's called Wolf, so I don't know. I'm super excited for this book. I really am. The next book I picked book, the next book I picked up is Beauty Queens by Libba Bray, and the only book I've ever read by Libba Bray is Great and Terrible Beauty, which I liked. It didn't overwhelm me, but I did like it. And this book sounds like a mixture of America's Next Top Model and Lost. So we'll see. We will see. The last book I got on full price is called Throne of Glass by Sarah J. Maas. And I am a bit more than halfway through it right now. And I'm going to do a review on this. I'm going to do a review on this because it's, well, I'm going to talk about it in a different video because this deserves an entire video. Moving on to books I got at a bargain store. They were so cheap. I got 9 books at this store and I paid like £15 for all of them. Yeah, mind blown. Okay, so the first book is called The Luminous Life of Lily Aphrodite by Beatrice Collin, and I've never heard of this book before, never ever, but it sounds really nice. It's set in Berlin in Germany, I think during the First World War, I'm not sure. Yeah, and it's just about a girl and her, I don't know exactly what it is about. I'm too lazy to read the blurb right now and then sum it up for you. But it did sound interesting and it was dirt cheap. The next book I got is Extras by Scott Westerfeld. And I think this is a companion book to the Uglies trilogy. I've read Uglies and Pretties, but I don't own them. And I know that there's also specials, which I've never read. But I think I will own them at some point. And again, really, really, really cheap, so why not? The next books are part from like a box set that I got for £4, I think, altogether. They're like a collection of F. Scott Fitzgerald's most famous novels, and I've been wanting to read something by Fitzgerald for a long time, especially now The Great Gatsby was in theaters. I didn't watch it because I wanted to read the book first, but now I have it. I have The Great Gatsby, can finally read this one. I have Tender is the Night and The Beautiful and Damned. So yeah, I hope I can get around to reading these soon because I want to see the film. Leonardo DiCaprio. Okay, I'm stopping now. The next book is The False Prince by Jennifer A. Nielsen, and never heard of this book either, but it's about four boys that have been kidnapped because they need to impersonate the kingdom's missing prince. I don't know, I like the premise, not sure if this is any good, but we'll see. Okay, next book I got from Tesco's. Tesco's, can you believe it? For £2 freaking pounds, called I can't speak. Daughter of Smoke and Bone by Laini Taylor, and I've been watching a lot of Katie Tastic's videos lately, and she has been raving about Laini Taylor, like literally saying that she's awesome, that she loves her writing, and so I was really, really happy when I went to Tesco's yesterday and I saw this book. I was like, this is fate! Fate has brought us together. So we'll see if I like it. I do like the premise, and I do trust Katie Tastic, so we'll see if this is as good as she says. I picked up another box set for another £5 from this bargain bookstore, and it's the Shiver, Linger and Forever trilogy, which is a werewolf story. I've read Shiver like 2 or 3 years ago. I don't know, it's been ages, so I don't remember all that much, but when I saw it I was like, why not? I could read it again, and this is 3 books for £5 in a beautiful little box set, so why not? At least this way the covers match, because that's my absolute worst nightmare of getting books that don't have matching covers. And I know that Fire and Bitter Blue don't match, which kills me a little bit every time I look at it, but can't let myself think about that too much. Now let's finish this video with all the books that I got for basically free. Not all that free, but you know, very cheap. The first one is the Penguin Book of Restoration Verse, and it's just poetry. Poetry. I like poetry. I love poetry, actually. Oh, I got like 3 books for £1 on that particular shop, so I got this one. I got, within that same offer, I got a book on card tricks. Because I'm not at all, like, I've never had any interest in card tricks, but I'm like, why not? Why not? It's basically free. I also got The Boy in the Striped Pajamas, in a Striped Jammies by John Boyne, which I've seen the film of. I've not read the book yet, so we'll do that. Also got Sophie Kinsella's Can You Keep a Secret? I also got A Study in Scarlet by Arthur Conan Doyle for £1.50. Toby Young's How to Lose Friends and Alienate People. This title sounds vaguely familiar, but I don't quite know what it's about. I might, you know, read it at some point after I'm done with all these other awesome books. And the last thing I have is a book called King Arthur, The True Story by Graham Phillips and Martin Keatman. And ever since I watched Merlin, I was quite interested in the King Arthur mythology. I didn't actually finish Merlin because I heard that the actual mythology is very, very loosely included into the story, and I didn't want to remember the things from Merlin as like the true mythology. I don't know, it's confusing, but I wanted to read the really true story. I wanted to have the actual knowledge on it because I'm really interested in it. On that note, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope I can do more videos in the near future. I hope I will do them. I'm not sure because, you know, inconsistent hobbies and interests. I don't know, I seem to have ADHD when it comes to that kind of thing. I just can't stick with one thing for very long. I hope you are having a nice time. I hope the weather is better where you are because English summers are pretty much autumn everywhere else. Or winter even. It's the perfect reading weather, isn't it? And I need to have reading weather now because I have billions of books to get through. Bye!